You were looking live at Karnes City ISD, home of the Beavers. Let me back up. Home of the Badgers. We're going to play the Beaverettes in a little bit, but Karnes City ISD, home of the Badgers and Lady Badgers. We're about 3.5 minutes away before we rock and roll in this game between Skidmore-Tynan and our Lady Cats versus the Fall City Beaverettes. These two teams have met twice, and they have split both games. A few weeks back, Skidmore-Tynan went into Fall City and defeated the Beaverettes 25-22. And then just recently, right before Thanksgiving, the Beaverettes went into the Skidmore-Tynan tourney and defeated Skidmore-Tynan 26-21. So a bucket separates both these teams. Skidmore-Tynan at 7-3, coming off a loss to the Sinton Lady Pirates, but making one heck of a comeback, cutting that second half lead down to 4 before succumbing to the Sinton Lady Pirates. But a well-fought comeback, especially being down 22-9 at halftime. The Beaverettes at the Skidmore tournament, in defeating Skidmore-Tynan 26-21, they did get the second place, I guess the silver medal, only to Rockport Fulton, who took the gold. Skidmore-Tynan came in third of the teams being represented, so they took a bronze medal. So about 2 minutes away again, Skidmore-Tynan. This is the first game that they're playing in the Karnes City tournament. I came in a little early and got some cool action from Pettis and Karnes City. And now again, Skidmore-Tynan and Fall City are going to kick off theirs. I think Fall City already played one here in the tournament, but Skidmore-Tynan, this is their first game here in the Karnes City tournament. And so just to give you a little quick preview, right now we're going to take on the Fall City Lady Beavers, or the Beaverettes. I saw Beaverettes on the marquee, so I believe it's Beaverettes. I apologize. I may go back and forth, okay? And I certainly thank them for giving me all of their names. I kind of feel like I know them all from the first meeting in Fall City, but I do thank number 21. Let me get the roster here real quick. That was Libby Lee for giving me the first names, and I think I messed up on one, number 10, but we'll get through it. But Skidmore-Tynan at 7-3. Now, according to Max Preps, Fall City is 6-3, but the game from Stockdale never got posted, so they could very well be 7-3 along with Skidmore-Tynan. So you can't be much more evenly matched at 7-3, and then also having Skidmore-Tynan with the 3-point win and Fall City with a 5-point win. So pretty evenly matched up here this afternoon, December 4th, 2025. I hope you're enjoying the beginnings of December and the cooler weather. But again, Skidmore-Tynan against Fall City to start it off. Tomorrow at 1:30, Skidmore-Tynan and Kennedy and the Leopards. And then at 4:30, we're going to have Skidmore-Tynan and Marion Lady Bulldogs. So that'll take us through 3 games. And Saturday is TBD, according to Coach Stowe, to be determined. I don't have any more information. But of course, as the games are played, you get more and more information here at the Karnes City tournament. Here in Karnes City, Karnes County. Kind of like New York. City named twice. One for the county and one for the, kind of like Beeville, B County. Beeville, Texas, of course. Should be a great game. We'll go over the lineups. Normally what I do, maybe I've got a little time. And again, I may have to improvise on one of the names. But looking over at Fall City, we have number 3 is Lainey Rupel. Number 4, Lily Michigamba. Number 10 is Kenley Crawford. Number 12 is Casey Michigamba. Number 21 is Libby Lee, and I thank Libby for helping me out. Number 22 is Kenley Beatrick. Number 24 is Claire Laskowski. Number 33, Bailey Scott. Number 35, Leah Sekula. And I believe I was told Kraus, number 23, and I believe that's Claire Kraus, is not going to be playing for Falls City this afternoon or early evening. For Skidmore-Tynan, number 1 is Solana Quintero. Number 2 is Kagan Mormon. Number 3 is Kylie Kinney. Number 4, Andrea Moron. Number 5 is Taylor Contreras. Number 10, Mazzy Calderon. Number 11, Megan Stillman. Number 12, Heidi Gamble. Number 13, Samantha Shoegarrett. Number 20, Sarah Pena. Number 21, Audrey Vasquez. Number 25 is Brogan Schmidt, led by Coach Stowe. And they're going to be on the right side. They'll be decked out in primarily white. So when the officials call it, they'll say white ball, and purple and gold trim. And over on the Falls City side, we've got primarily blue and the white numbers on the jerseys. So it's going to be blue and white this early evening. Thank you for joining ST Lady Cat Nation. My name is Amador Ramirez, and I'll be bringing you the action to all of you Beaverette fans and Lady Cat fans. Again, I believe 7-3. I know 7-3 over here, and I believe 7-3 Falls City. And 2 games split. This is the rubber match, basically. This decides it, I guess. I don't know if they're going to play again later on, but Skidmore-Tynan 25-22 victory, and Falls City on their way to second place at the Skidmore-Tynan tournament took 26-21 victory. So both teams and both have improved, as you found out with Falls City coming back and taking second place in the Skidmore-Tynan tournament. And for Skidmore-Tynan, we'll have Mormon, Vasquez, Calderon, Shoegarrett, and Kinney. We've got Scott, Casey Muchigamba, Libby Lee, Lainey Rupel, and jumping will be Kenley Beatrick. And again, I hope I got all the names correct. Let's see if my eyesight can see all the way down to the bottom of the bleachers and the names. I need them right in front of me. But as we progress, although I have called a game with Falls City, just hang in there with me as I get to know them once again. Some very lovely young ladies who helped me out earlier tonight. Here we go. 8-minute quarters. Audrey Vasquez will jump against Beatrick. Beatrick wins it over to Scott, number 33. Top of the key is Muchigamba. That's Lacey Muchigamba. Over to the right side. They're trying to set up the offense here. Top of the key. Over the left wing with Scott. Taken there by Audrey Vasquez. Back over to Mormon. One-on-one, up and no good. And now it's a battle for it. Taken down by Rupel, number 3. So, missed shot there on an opportunity for Skidmore-Tynan. Comes up empty. Inside the lane. Up and good. Casey Muchigamba on that one. 2-0. And stolen on an errant pass by Skidmore-Tynan. So very quickly it is 2-0 with Scott running the point. Kicking it over to Beatrick, and it's stolen by, that's the second steal for Audrey Vasquez. And coach saying if it's not there, don't push it if it's not there. But Skidmore-Tynan now for the first time is really setting it up. They had a fast break opportunity earlier, but now setting up their offense. Inside to Calderon, inside to Shoegarrett for the bucket. Nice passing Calderon, Mazzy Calderon to Samantha Shoe-Garrett. And now over to Scott, who is a good ball handler. And having said that, almost a turnover. It is a turnover caused by Kagan Mormon. Just underway, 2 minutes into the game. Samantha Shoe-Garrett on the left. Over to Audrey Vasquez, who hit 2 threes in a row against Sinton on Tuesday. I think it was, forgot what day we're on. It was Tuesday. And the turnover will bring Scott back up court to Rupel. Over to the left wing and Lee. Lee takes the shot up, no good. And taken down by Shoe-Garrett. Handed over to Audrey Vasquez, who goes deep to Mackenzie Calderon, up and good. Nice vision up court by Audrey Vasquez to find Calderon, and good defense. And it is going to be good defense. It will be, it's going to be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Good defense. You get rewarded on the offense. Samantha Shoe-Garrett on the inbound pass goes up and no good. Rebounded by Libby Lee. Here come the Beaverettes. Inside, up, and good. Casey Michigamba on the bucket for Fall City. Oh, good passing there by Kenny over to Vasquez. Back over to Mormon. Mormon for 3, no good. And taken down by Michigamba. And it is going to be Skidmore. Actually, it will be blue ball. Inbounding it, Kinley Beatrick. Bailey Scott, more than likely. In comes Sarah Pena for Samantha Shoe-Garrett. Early 5:17 remaining, first period. Be surprised if this one went into overtime. Back on top is Beatrick. Scott drives to the left. Tries a little runner, no good. Sarah Pena in there immediately. And over to Mazzy Calderon. And now they'll slow it down a little bit. Mormon up and good. Little runner by Kagan Mormon is good. 6-4, and now the press. Oh, went right by Audrey Vasquez. Almost a travel, but not quite. Scott up and good. Well done by Bailey Scott. That's an intercepted pass. And that run over to number 21 on defense. And a steal. Kagan Mormon with quick hands. Gets it over to Audrey Vasquez, taken right back. Kinney. Now they'll slow it down. And Mormon on the top of the key. He's going to play a little catch. And a steal. A lazy pass. You can't throw those. You got to have them a little sharper. Oh, good dribbling by Scott. And a turnover. Now they get it over to Sarah Pena. Keeps it. Oh, nice passing up and good. From Audrey Vasquez to Kagan Mormon. Beautifully done. And now the press for Skidmore-Tynan. Anna, see if she can get it. Those hands. Oh, almost going the other direction. A little disoriented there. Pass inside, blocked. And they're going to call a foul, I believe, it'll be Sarah Pena. I saw a 2-up. 3:26 remaining, first period, to the line. Lainey Rupel to shoot 2. Not a friendly bounce. In comes Heidi Gamel and Solana Quintero. Also in for Fall City, number 10, Kinley Crawford. And I may be correct on Kinley. I did not write the name correctly. Sorry, Crawford. The bucket is good. The second. Back over to Sarah Pena. I'm going to try to get this. I'm playing some good ball movement. Very good ball movement. Inside. Heidi Gamble. Mormon thinking about a three. Solana Quintero, you want to get it back to Mormon into the hands of the, if you will, the quarterback. Solana Quintero back over to Mormon. This has probably been the longest possession for Skidmore-Tynan. Inside to Calderon. Back over to Mormon for three. Bang, no good. And taken there by, rebounded by Viatric. And blocked. Sarah Pena. And now it's one-on-one. Up and no good. Rebounded by Muchigamba, Casey Muchigamba. And now here comes Viatric. And she'll slow it down. A three is good. And I don't have a number two. So we'll have to get number two at halftime. I don't have two. Turnover through the hands. And into the game comes Taylor Contreras and Brogan Schmidt. And now full court press. And two. Oh, and a turnover. Two with the three. And again, I don't have one. I'll get one at halftime. Number 35. Leah Sekula is coming in for number 12, Casey Muchigamba. Inbounding will be Taylor Contreras just into the game. Hands it over to Mormon. Falls City 10-8. 2 minutes remaining here. A drive by Heidi Gamble. Oh, and almost a steal by Kagan Mormon. Kagan Mormon on offense and defense, just all over the place. And now the court press to two, over to Viatric. Viatric drives in Sekula, up, no good. Up, no good. Brogan Schmidt with the rebound, no good, and back. And now they're just playing, and try to slow this down. That's Rupel with the ball, Viatric now. Inside to Sekula, right into the hands of Heidi Gamble, and back to Mormon. So some good defense, and tipped away by Viatric. And now two running it. Had to have come up from JV or something because I did not have two last time. But I'll give her credit for the three later. Viatric in that left wing. Inside, no good. Up, Sekula for the rebound. Sekula puts it back in on the offensive rebound and put back Leah Sekula. Solana Quintero. Oh. Good hands by number 10 on the drive. Up and good. And that was Crawford. Good work by Crawford. Taylor Contreras cannot save it. I think now we got 5 coming in, and for Skidmore-Tynan, you've got Kenny, you've got Andrea Moron, we've got Megan Stillman. Back in is Audrey Vasquez and Samantha Shoegarrett. And now Fall City on a nice drive up and no good. Good effort there by Rupel. Stolen. Rupel gets it back. Scott thinks about a three and traveling. 17 seconds remaining. First period, Skidmore-Tynan playing a little bit of a careless basketball, but now you got to keep an eye on the basket. You can't let it run out on you. You got to shoot it at some point. And they didn't do it. Here's Scott. Scott shoots a three, no good. And that is the end of the first period. 14-8, Fall City. We already went through the rosters, but we'll give it one more go around here for Fall City. And the Beaverettes, number 3, Lainey Ruppel. I'm not sure who number 2 is. We'll get that number and name, rather that name at halftime. Number 4 is Lila Muchigamba. Number 10, Crawford, Kinley Crawford, I believe. Number 12 is Casey Muchigamba. Number 21 is Libby Lee. Number 22, Kinley Beatrick. Number 24 is Claire Laskowski. Number 33, Bailey Scott. And number 35, Leah Sekula. And for Skidmore-Tynan and Coach Stowe, we've got number 1, Solana Quintero. Number 2, Kagan Mormon. Number 3, Kylie Kinney. Number 4, Andrea Moron. Number 5, Taylor Contreras. Number 10 is Mazzy Calderon. Number 11, Megan Stillman. Number 12 is Heidi Gamble. Number 13, Samantha Shugarrick. Number 20 is Sarah Pena. Number 21, Audrey Vasquez. And number 25, Brogan Schmidt. Head coach Tim Stowe. Assistant coaches Chelsea Bright and Coach Catherine Stowe. James Ashley, official statistician. Ella Calderon is the film coordinator. Ava Gutierrez and Timmy Stowe are managers. Now second period, 14-8. Skidmore-Tynan with a good start, but they just some errant passes and such. Just not. Shots aren't falling either. Just a lot of mistakes. Again, Calderon up with the shot, no good. Rebound Mormon, always around the ball. Kenny drives inside to Calderon, up, no good, foul. And that is where Mazzy Calderon wants to spend some time, on the foul line. Up, no good. Mazzy Calderon to shoot 2. Just underway here in the second period. No good. Rebound Ruppel. Hands it to 2. Ruppel finds Sekula at the top of the key. Shoots 3. Bang. Nobody there with Sekula. Leah Sekula. Now a 9-point lead. Quick hands by Fall City. They're just a little more aggressive right now. I think Skidmore-Tynan's kind of standing around a little bit right now. They're going to have to get something to happen. Up, and a foul is called. That is going to send. Actually, it'll be ball under the basket. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 7:16 remaining. Calderon up and good. So a 9-point deficit for Skidmore-Tynan. They're going to have to overcome that. It was 13 against Sinton, and they made a great comeback. Falling just short, but cutting that lead from 13 to 4. Now, again, this one was at 9. I don't have the statistician with me right now, so Sekula driving again. And good effort by Audrey Vasquez. Over to Scott. Scott drives to the left. Over to Ruppel, back over to 2. 2 is the Sekula. Had a shot there again. Nice inside bucket is good too. That is Crawford. Well done by Crawford there. Right inside. Samantha Shugarrick and batted away by Ruppel over to Sekula. And now 2 will take it up court. Crawford. Scott, they'll slow it down here. There's Crawford there on the right wing. Drives on Kinney, up, no good. Rebound is Hagan Mormon. They're going to have to call a foul on that one. Yeah, it may have been inadvertent, but it was a foul. 2 on 2. 22 back in, and that's Kinley Beatrick. 2 is out, and I want to get her number. She did contribute with the 3-point play earlier. Samantha Shugarrick at the 3-point stripe over on the right wing. We got Shugarrick, Vasquez, Calderon inside, Mormon, and Kinney. The starters right now for Skidmore-Tynan. Good hands, Beatrick. Fall City moving all over the place right now. And maybe back in number 12 is Casey Muchigamba, along with Claire Laskowski, number 24. Biggest deficit. Calderon for three, no good. It's going to stay right here. Yeah, you want to let that one go. It is white. Skidmore-Tynan, it's white versus blue right now. So Mormon will inbound it from under the basket, 6:32 remaining. Hugh Garrick up, no good. Up and good, Audrey Vasquez. They need that. They got to get those rebounds. And now let's see. Trying to break the press, and Mormon has it. Back over to Kenny. Back over to Hugh Garrick for the bucket, good. Good transition for Skidmore-Tynan. And now let's see what happens here. It is Viatric from coast to coast. Slowing it down there. And it is Viatric with the ball and the back over to Scott at the top, almost to the mid-court circle. No good. Hugh Garrick with the rebound. Taken by Mormon. 5:35 remaining here in the second period. Skidmore-Tynan cutting the 9-point lead. Down to Audrey Vasquez. Back over to Mormon. Oh, Kenny thought about a three. Almost left her feet. And a steal. You gotta get those passes in there. You can't float them in there like that. They're floating in those passes, and they're not against this team. In the paint, inside. Rupel with the shot, up and no good. Gonna call a foul. I believe they called it on Viatric. Yeah, you can't. Substitutions, here comes Sarah Pena. Sarah Pena gives them some good in the paint effort, if you will. It's just, you gotta inside to Calderon, no good. Someone's got to fall a little bit better. Get a little better. And here is Viatric back over to Scott. And they've got Rupel in the left wing. Viatric for three. In and out. Good effort by Viatric, but that ball went around 360. Now they'll slow it down. Mormon has yet to launch a three. Kenny thought about one. Calderon up and good! So this 9-point deficit has been cut down to three. Now the defense. And good. Scott up and no good. That is Kenny with the rebound, but a save by Muchigamba. Viatric for three. Bang. I think they put the numbers on the wrong one. Or they haven't given points to Fall City. And they have to slow it down. They did get the points up on the scoreboard. 22-16. That's Casey Muchigamba on that left side. And Rupel, top of the key, inside. No good. Offensive rebound, up good. And that was back to 9 again. Good put back by Casey Muchigamba, and now good effort bringing it from 9 back to 4. And then a 3 and a offensive rebound and a putback. Puts it back to 9. It says 8. I can't do my math. It is 8. (24-16). Kind of looking ahead tomorrow's Skidmore-Tynan at 1:30. And I know one of the 2 games tomorrow will be in the new gym, which we're in right now. And one will be in the old gym, which is like behind me. But The 130 is against Kennedy and the Leopards, and the second one, and again, I don't know if it's the old and new, back and forth, but it's going to be in the vicinity. Just is going to be against Marion and the Lady Bulldogs. Taylor Contreras in the match right now, and Solana Quintero. Sarah Pena going to call steps. The Attrick will inbound it to Scott. They've also got number 21, Libby Lee, in there right now, along with Rupel, and a steal by Mormon. It's one-on-one, up and blocked by the Attrick. Back over to Lee. Lee over to Rupel, and they'll little jump shot up, no good. No good. Calderon up and good. Now we got the biggest lead after the lead had been cut down to 4 is now 10. Oh, you got to pass the ball better. They're good enough on defense. You got to get that pass in there. Scott drives. Three-pointer for Scott. They've got the hot hands right now. Does Fall City and the Beaverettes. 13-point lead, 29-16. Aaron pass goes to no one. Yeah, they've got him a little confused right now. The substitution and Brogan Schmidt coming in. Good defense by Taylor Contreras, but good offense by Scott. Over to the Attrick, back to Scott. So Foss City taking care of this press. I know they work on that. Libby Lee, and it's going to be a timeout. They call traveling. I know she kind of, that's always one of those awkward falls. I don't know, you may want to wipe the court down right there. Well, it's 13-point deficit. You got to get those passes in there, and you've got to. There is no opportunity for Skidmore-Tynan right now for any of the passing. There's no lanes. They're just playing some tight defense. And a pass. Aaron pass. Here comes Rupel. Three-pointer, Viatric, no good. Brogan Schmidt rebounds, hands it off to Mormon. Mormon on the drive. Back over to Solana Quintero. Keep it right here. It's batted out. Into the game comes Crawford. And Skidmore-Tynan gets Heidi Gamble, Andrea Moron, and Megan Stillman. 54 seconds remaining here, so this is about the same deficit that Heidi Gamble up and no good. Rebound Brogan Schmidt. And Mormon takes it to Megan Stillman. Mormon for three. No good. And a wrestle for Mormon up and no good. And Lee brings it down, and Scott wide open over there on the lane. She'll drive in, up and good. This is becoming a little deja vu from the Sinton game, but now going to have to make a comeback. Heidi Gamble drives, up and good. Nice bucket by Heidi Gamble. I think coach was wondering, was that a double dribble? And all alone is Rupel. No good, no good. And that is the way the first half will end. And a good one for Fall City. Skidmore-Tynan down by the same amount deficit as they were on Tuesday. I'm wondering where we are today. This is Thursday, so yeah, Tuesday, and it was 13, down 22-9, down 31-18. Skidmore-Tynan has a little bit of work to do. So a 10-minute half, and we will. I'm going to mute it, and I'll be back at about the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes. All right, we're back with 2 minutes remaining at halftime. I know earlier, prior to this game, we had Pedersen, Karnes City in the girls tournament game, and Karnes City prevailed. Right now we're watching Luling warm up at the Fall City Skidmore-Tynan halftime. And I know I'm looking at a team that's maroon. They've got PA, and I can't for the life of me recall who they are, because I know it's not Port Aransas, but we've got the tournament going for the boys and the girls here on this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And it all kicks off today. And for Skidmore-Tynan, it kicked off about 45 minutes ago. And now down 31-18. Skidmore-Tynan is the home team in this particular game, and this is the new gym. There'll be another game tomorrow at 1:30 against Kennedy, and then there'll be one at 4:30 against Marion. One of them, I believe, I don't have the schedule right in front of me, but I believe one of them will be in the other gym. Not that it matters if you're watching it online, but if you are, just understand that there's two gyms. There's always the new gym and the old gym. and a gym only becomes old when there's a new gym. I sure know how to explain things, don't I? But here come the Lady Cats. About trying to see if they can... They were down by 9.
Let's go, Lady Cats.
Then they cut it down to 4. And then Fall City kicked it back to 9 and ultimately to 13. So here we go. We've got 16 minutes remaining here of play, at least. And in there is Scott. Got Lee, Beatric, Machigamba, and Rupel. Skidmore-Tynan starters are Mormon, Vasquez, Calderon, Shugaric, and Kenny. And slowing it down a little bit are the Beaverettes. Trying to get inside was inside to Lee. Libby Lee, no good, fouled. And it looks like they're calling it on to the line will go Lainey Rupel to shoot 2. Good. That one bounces around, but all that matters is it falls through the net. So Lainey Rupel to shoot 2. Second of 2. Nothing but net. And now an uphill climb. Oh, a nice pass from Kenny. And inside to Shugaric, no good. Calderon, good. Mazzy Calderon with the putback. She's becoming a master at that art. Getting herself in place where she gets a rebound and then a putback. She's got that soft touch too. On the left side is Scott driving, tries to drive. Good defense. And Rupel, it gets, and good defense. Leads to a turnover. Here comes Mormon. Kenny for 3. No. And there she is. Mazzy Calderon muscling her way through. Already with 2 offensive rebounds. And now that was out on Fall City. Calderon for 3. No good. And rebounded. Goes, oh, and a steal. There's that lazy, that's a lazy pass right there. You gotta get that pass better. And a steal. Again, it's going to be a 2-on-1. And Fall City will set it up. Scott thought about a three. Over to Rupel on the left wing. Inside, up, and no good. Rebound is Calderon, no good. And the put back by Libby Lee. Timeout. Good work by Mazzy Calderon on the offensive rebounds. I'm already counting 3 or 4 that she's gotten here in the beginning. That's only like 2 minutes into the third period. One was a putback, which gives us the only 2 points of the second half. Unable to penetrate are some of our backcourts not able to penetrate much. Coach kind of standing back a little bit, along with Coach Wright, so he's got Coach Munoz in there. $17-point deficit right now. After the Sinton game Tuesday night, you don't ever count out the Lady Cats. But you got to put a little aggression. You got to hustle a little bit more. And that means all five have to hustle for it. Here we go, Fall City sitting pretty right now. The starters still in there: Kenny, Vasquez, Mormon, Shugaric, and Calderon. Back over to Kenny. Keep batted out by Rupel, but it will be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Threes haven't fallen. Inside to Shugaric, and it's blocked. That was blocked by Viatric. They've got their hands up, and they do have some size. And there's Lee with the over to Scott. Swings it to Viatric. Viatric on the right side, on the right wing, back to the top. And Scott, good defense by Skidmore-Tynan. Good dribbling by Scott. Driving in is Viatric for 3, up and no good. And it is going to be blue ball out on Kenny. So Viatric will inbound it from under the basket. And it's going to be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Well, actually, no. It was out before she touched it. That was a good call. Now trying some defense. And a jump ball. Kagan tying up Scott. Possession arrow is Skidmore-Tynan's. 4:55 remaining. Skidmore-Tynan was down by 13. Now down by 17. So it's been a 6-2 second half in favor of Fall City. Samantha Shugaric up, no good. Taken down by Muchigamba. And they'll slow it down, and Viatric will bring it up court. No second shots. Mazzy Calderon has done a brilliant job inside the paint. The drive is a foul called on Audrey Vasquez. That's going to send Kinley Viatric to the line. 2 bounces, no good. In comes Sekula, number 35, along with, oh, there's a bunch coming in. Got Sarah Pena, Solana Quintero, and Heidi Gamble. Number 2 back in. I didn't get a chance to find out who number 2 is. She does have a 3-pointer. That's an air ball, so that's an automatic turnover. All right. Got to do something now. Mormon swings it. Sarah Pena for 3. No good. Stepped out of bounds. Rupel on the drive. No good. They're not going for the rebound. They need to go to the rebound. They're kind of standing around a little too much for the Lady Cats. They're just kind of standing in, and taken there by Mazzy Calderon. Timeout, White. Timeout. 30-second timeout. The clock's not moving, but Skidmore-Tynan's not getting any points either, so 37-20 here in the third period, which I forgot to change. I apologize. We are in the third period. A few other things, a few other athletic events. I know on this tournament continues tomorrow, Friday. Skidmore-Tynan has games against Kennedy and Marion, and it will conclude on Saturday. Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats basketball. Friday at home against the Oswald Tivoli. Quintero for 3, no good. Calderon up, no good. Mazzy Calderon up, no good. I know they want a foul call, but they're blocking it. Fall City is inside to Heidi Gamble. The drive up, no good. Foul. The Lady Cats kind of have their hands up, like give me the ball, but they're not really moving. Kind of a different feel in this game. In comes Rupel. Laney Rupel, number 3. Sekula in there, number 2 in there. Beatrick is in there. And I believe it's turned sideways. I'm not sure what number that is. I think it's Crawford. And rebound taken there by Beatrick. Yeah, that was Crawford. Crawford has it on the right wing. And they'll slow it down here. Not much scoring here. Only 2 points for Skidmore-Tynan. Keep it right here. And Beatrick to inbound for Fall City and the Beaverettes. Finds Crawford. Crawford drives to the right. Solana Quintero playing good defense. Timeout. Good defense by Solana Quintero. So Skidmore-Tynan and the Bobcats, junior varsity and varsity at home on Friday against Oswald Tivoli. The junior varsity coming off an impressive win in Banquetti. And a shout out to Levi Quintero, who launched a shot beyond the half-court line. Obviously, it only counts as 3, but a very Steph Curry moment, if you will. Since some of you don't remember Michael Jordan or any of these other guys. Some of you do, I'm sure. $37-20. So far, not much of a sense of urgency for Skidmore-Tynan. Beatrick will inbound it over to Rupel, who takes a short-range shot. Good. Almost doubling up the score are the Beaverettes. We'll set up the offense right there. Will Kagan Mormon. And Solani Quintero with a good save. Heidi Gamble is fouled. Gamble to the line to shoot two. Into the game, young lady who helped me earlier, Libby Lee. Special thank you. And the point goes in. 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. Lee with the drive inside to Sakula. No good. Taken there by Heidi Gamble and right into Lee. And now, and it is going to be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. I thought it was off of Skidmore-Tynan, but with that one, and in comes substitutes. Andrea Moron, Megan Stillman, Taylor Contreras, and back out of view right now, Brogan Schmidt and Samantha Sugar is still in the game. And they have to get away. Stillman gets it. Taylor Contreras with it. Andrea went on for three. Bang! Need a little bit of emotion. That can help them a little bit on a nice three by Andrea Moron. Inside to Sakula for the basket. No good. Brogan Schmidt with the rebound. Megan Stillman now. Over to Taylor Contreras. Guarded there by Beatrick. Moron for three. Oh, no good. Brogan Schmidt with the rebound. Brogan Schmidt with some good rebounding. I'll give it to her again. They need some threes. Moron has it on the left wing. She'll decide to drive out. Hand it over to Contreras. Over to Stillman. Back to Contreras. Inside to Samantha Shoegarrett. And she got trapped there. Deep pass. Oh, no good. Good effort there by Fall City and number 21, Libby Lee. Ball short and onto the fourth. 1 period to go, 8 minutes, 39-24. The score has extended from 13 to 15 since halftime, so an even upper. But Coach has the strategies, and I know Coach Stowe knows what he's doing. A lot of respect, as do all the people here. Getting himself a team here that is going to be hard to beat in district. Talk a little football at the next break. A little shout out to my good friends from Refugio Sports Network. Unless they're already busy right now, calling the 4th round game. Libby Lee. Ashley Beatrick back over to Crawford. Beatrick short range shot is good. Got a nice little, they've got some good shooting skills, do the Fall City Beaverettes. Inside to Calderon, up and no good. Rebound, Shoegarrick. Audrey Vasquez for 3, no good. And finally taken there by Beatrick. Good defense by Vasquez, but she breaks the double team. Crawford with the drive up, no good. And Audrey Vasquez with the rebound, finally taken there by Mormon. Now Mormon will set it up here as the Lady Cats. Penny for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Samantha Shoegarrick, and batted out by Beatrick. And in come a slew. Scott's coming back in, along with Casey Muchigamba. Rupel. And I believe Laskowski. And stolen by Rupel. Over to Crawford, up and no good. Crawford up and good. Mormon for 3, no good. And taken there by Laskowski. Over to Muchigamba, over to Scott. Good ball handling. Scott drives up and no good. And Mazzy Calderon with the rebound. Over to Audrey Vasquez, over to Kenny. Kenny with the shot up, no good. Vasquez rebounds. Samantha Shoegarrick up and no good. It's cleared by Laskowski. Drive inside by Crawford, shot up, no good. All alone is Mazzy Calderon for the rebound. 5:14 remaining and a timeout by Coach Stowe. I know there's more basketball to be had. Talking about some other extracurricular or athletic events. 4th round of football. Tonight, the Refugio Bobcats taking on the Mason Punchers in the 4th round. And my friends from the Refugio Sports Network, Ryan Linney and Billy Swinney, will be bringing that action. And it's probably already underway, 7 o'clock. So I'll probably have it on audio on the way home. I've got about a 55-minute drive home, so I'll get at least some of the game. And tomorrow in the area, in the Coastal Bend area, we have the Sinton Pirates taking on a foe of recent years. And that's the Cuero Gobblers. So a little rematch there, a little revenge, if you will. for Sinton in the 4th round. That is the state quarterfinals. Sinton and Refugio. Wish them the best. Inside to Mazzy Calderon for the bucket. Mazzy Calderon is establishing herself on offense and on defense. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. And she's got it again. And Norman's got it. And now it's Rupel. Back over to Crawford. But good defense by Kenny. And a steal. Kenny over to Vasquez. Over to Mormon. Over to Kenny. Over to Mormon. Up and good. There we go. Now down to 15 again now. 19 was the biggest deficit. Now back to 15. Laskowski and Scott in the backcourt right now. Now Rupel on a rotation to Laskowski on the right wing. Back over to Scott. Scott drives. They're going to call a foul on Kylie Kinney. 4:01 remaining. 4th period. In comes Brogan Schmidt for Skidmore-Tynan, and Scott comes in. Bailey Scott comes in to inbound it for Fall City. Over to Crawford. Inside. Good. Muchigamba. That's Casey Muchigamba. Brogan Schmidt, no good. Samantha Schukerich with the rebound. Kenny for 3, no good. Over to Brogan Schmidt, up, no good. And it looks like Hagan Mormon will rebound. And finally a foul. Scott playing aggressive, but she's called for a foul. It'll be on the side because sometimes you don't get aggressive. You're not going to go to the line very often. In comes Beatric. And Mazzy Calderon back in. Good minutes by Brogan Schmidt. Audrey Vasquez. Mormon for 3, and it's an air ball. Save, nope, not quite. Three minutes remaining here in the 4th period. Laskowski drives, goes into Muchigamba. Now Rupel has it. Over to Laskowski. We're just going to try to run this out. Good movement, Muchigamba. Back over to Crawford in the right wing. Inside to Muchigamba, no good. Rupel with the rebound, no good. And a foul, good. Hustle by Rupel. Lainey Rupel with good effort on that one. She'll go to the line to shoot. 2:27 remaining. Nothing but net. This one hits rim, but it goes in. It's 47-28, representing the biggest lead of the evening. Hands go in, Muchigamba. And in comes Sekula. Lee, Scott, and number 2. Turnover. .208 remaining. Here in Karnes City, this is one of, well, there'll be 2 tomorrow for Skidmore-Tynan. Sakula inside. Now Scott, they're very disciplined. They're not rushing anything. And good passing. Beatrice has it. Make that Lee. I don't know, Beatrice not in there right now. That'll just go out of bounds. 1:35 remaining, 4th period. Taylor Contreras in the backcourt with Megan Stillman. Inside to Heidi Gamble. Up and no good. Sarah Pena with the rebound. And a steal. There's Scott. Stillman inside to Gamble. And she trips. And the drive by Contreras. Good! Timeout. 57 seconds remaining. Again, we will continue the coverage tomorrow at 1:30. Skidmore-Tynan versus Kennedy against the Leopards. And then at 4:30, Skidmore-Tynan versus Marion and the Lady Bulldogs. At the moment, I'm going to be here for the morning. I shouldn't say morning, the afternoon. They're both in the afternoon. My apologies. I'll be here for the 1:30. And Gina Alexander Shugaric will be here for the 4:30. If I have to leave for another scheduled appointment. And then Saturday is TBA. Here comes Scott, splits the defense. Good defense by Sarah Pena. Good pass, good defense. Sarah Pena with good. Doing a good job right there, has Sarah Pena. Now Scott will inbound it for Fall City. 38 seconds remaining. There's Lakaski. Certainly wish the, gonna go the other way, Skidmore-Tynan ball. We certainly wish the Fall City Beaverettes a great remainder of the season. Going into district, the best to you guys. Quintero for 3, blocked. Sarah Pena up and no good. Gamble taken down, and it's going to be slowed down by Scott. That'll do it. That's the final score. From Karnes City at the Independent School District, Karnes City, home of the Badgers, Lady Badgers. The final score, again, Skidmore-Tynan 30, Fall City 49. We'll be back tomorrow at 1:30, followed by 4:30, and then we'll see what Saturday holds. We do have also the Friday night, tomorrow night, Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats. JV and Varsity will be they'll be hosting at the Dubose Special Event Center the Oswald Tivoli. So you guys, if y'all can make it in person, great. If not, we'll get you at ST Lady Cat Nation or ST Bobcat Nation. To the rest of the tonight, again, great district, good friends at Referral Sports Network. I wish them the best as they take on the Mason Punchers, my good friends Ryan Linney and Billy Swinney. And also tomorrow night, Stephen Trujillo and the S364 Sports, as they're representing and broadcasting through the NFHS network, the Sinton Pirates and the Pearl Gobblers. So the best to the teams in the Coastal Bend. So this is ST Lady Cat Nation. I bid you a good night and God bless.